Okay, we've been taking the hood hinge bolts out, or the hood bolts out of the hood hinge. And I got another sandwich baggie that I've been putting those bolts in. So here they are so far. We've got almost all of them out. I've got 2 left. I'm gonna pull those out, and then I'm gonna try to take the hood off by myself. I've seen Puddin from Puddin's Fab Shop do it, and several other YouTubers do it. And by God, if they can do it, I probably can't. I don't know, maybe I can. I might end up buying a windshield for this truck when the hood goes through it. I don't know. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, all of the bolts are out. It's just hanging in there. I'm gonna go try to get it. Stay tuned, you might get to see something neat happen. Well, we just about got the windshield. Oh yeah. 2 thumbs up. Professional job over here. I don't mean to show off, Puddin', but gosh dang, I could lift a hood too. Okay, I'm just kidding. I was trying to show off. Big tough guy now. Okay guys, I got you up close and personal. Kind of. I don't know if you can see what I'm trying to show you, but see that socket back here? I gotta take that off. It's pretty rusty. This one here's gone. We'll make a patch for that or something. But we're gonna take that off and see what happens. I'll be darned. Kind of amazed because that's actually turning. The guy I got this truck from said this fenders have been off here recently, so I don't know. I mean, it was a marketplace deal, so I'm sure the guy was 100% honest with me. It was kind of a trade deal, actually. I traded him a motorcycle and whatnot. Anyway, long story short, I was pretty honest with him, I believe. And I think he was pretty honest with me. So far, I'm pretty happy with the deal. I mean, we can split hairs all day long, but I was in the market for a truck, he was in the market for a motorcycle, so here we are. We both have what we wanted, sort of. I didn't really anticipate all this rust and the stuff that is no longer existing under there, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Well, here we are, still working on this bolt that was so easy. It seems to have snugged up quite a bit. And generally, that means there's rust on the back side of the threads. So I'm gonna run it back in, clean the threads out a little bit, so I don't break the bolt off like so many others have and probably still will continue to do on this boat. But when you're dealing with vehicles that are 40 or 50 years old, you're gonna have bolts that break rust and stuff. So get over it. Find a way to get around it. Find a way to deal with it. One of the YouTubers I watch, Hammer's Garage, he does this. This is peanut butter. Peanut butter. I don't know why he says that, because I bet it does not taste like peanut butter. Not even a little bit. But I get it, it's PB something or other, you know. Probably not trying to name drop. Maybe he is. I don't know. I like him though. That guy's pretty good. He's got some cool videos. You should check him out. He's way more successful at this than I am. Although I believe he actually has a real job still too, just like me. But I bet he likes his job better. I also like Gino the Goon. I like Casey's Customs, Puddin' Scrap Shop. Oh, Clunkers and Classics. I like that guy. He is something else though. Him and his cigarette smoking. Here's what it is. I mean, he's a character. Gosh, a whole bunch of them. I've mentioned Tom's Refab, a bunch of them I've mentioned. Hatches, I like him. I like the Novas. He's got a lot of Novas, and that's cool. I like that stuff. Okay. Look, we got that bolt out. A little PB Blast. Peanut butter. I'm gonna situate you here. How you doing? 2 thumbs up or 2 middle fingers? Either way, it's a good thing. Okay, here we are on the passenger side now. We're gonna go ahead and start getting this fender loose. But I was just, excuse me, when I was moving this stuff around, toolbox and getting you set up over here, I was thinking about something. Like, anybody can do this. You can do this. Or you can do this type of stuff to something that you like. I'm not a rocket scientist, and I'm sure not a brain surgeon. I'm not an expert or a professional at this. I have a regular job that I hate, like everybody else. I punch the clock, and I do this as a hobby. I got some old cars. I've done some old cars and old trucks and stuff, but if you don't know how to do it, you can figure it out. There's enough people like myself or way better than me on YouTube that you can watch and figure out how to do these things. It's not that hard. And with a little determination, you can do it. I'm nobody special. I have no skills. I mean, I have some skills, but I'm not an expert. I'm not perfect at this. I'll make it pretty nice though. You can make it pretty nice too if you just try. If you don't try, you never know if you could have done it. So remember, I'm just a poor guy. I ain't got no money. I rented this shop so I could do this project and some other stuff. So you can do it. If you don't have the resources, you can find the resources. I don't have many tools. My toolbox is pretty picked over and pretty basic, but you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Now let's get back to work and like, subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff. I gotta get to work. Come on, quit bugging me. Just kidding. You can bug me all day long. So check this out. Taking this fender off, or this fender bolt out, and very much like the other 3 shims. So it should be easy to remember. You know, once this goes back together, you're gonna wanna go, oh, what was there? What was there? I don't remember. But between my photographic memory, because I'm a genius. Oh yeah, and I now have it on video where I took it out of. So not when I forget, but if I were to, maybe forget, which wouldn't happen. I'm a genius. I gotta write that down somewhere. I'm gonna get a little bit more peanut butter hammer style on the bolts and the fenders that are really, really rusty. Rusty. Not like Rusty, you're a Rusty Clark or Rusty McCrusty, but they're rusty and won't come out ski. So we're gonna work with them a little bit so we don't break them. Okay, settle down. Nothing to worry about. Much better, much better. Say, Friday, why aren't you using your fancy electric thing that's supposed to take the bolts out type stuff? Because it sucks. It sucks real bad. Might as well just do it by hand. Because it sucks. Just so you know, that electric impact sucks. I forgot to mention it. So check this out. This bolt is almost out of here. Long one on the frame side. I don't know why I just crawled over here on my knees. Anyway, the long one goes on the frame side. The short one goes on the roadside, because get out of here with that short stuff. Whoops. I put it in my sandwich baggie. Sandwiches are legal in this state, and probably the other 49. Sandwiches. Turkey, actually. Cheese. Turkey and cheese. All right. Now we're gonna get the fender bolt out. And we are gonna use this. I mean, we're gonna try. Oh my. There was a wasp nest in the way. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to be concerned about. Whoops. Okay. For real this time. And on 3. 1. Did I mention these suck? They don't take bolts out very well. Which is weird because that's what I bought it to do. Weird. I'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bolt out myself the old-fashioned way. Now that was not that tight. My arm hurt. My arm hurt from working out in the gym because I'm a tough guy. I'm just kidding. I didn't go to the gym and I'm not. Not at all. Don't you want to fight? Just kidding. Don't beat me up. Sissy. Okay, now if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if you can see how much that moves, but I'm gonna do it again so you can watch. This, she about ready. Cause I'm thinking there's probably no bolts. No, 0 bolts down here. I mean, there's one there, but she ain't affixed to nothing. But whilst under the truck looking at the fender, I did see something that is a bit alarming. That appears to be transmission fluid. Or oil. Oh boy. That's a problem that we will deal with another day. I sure hope it's not a big one. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Did I mention that 158,000 times yet? Look, here I am in my shop. I got the YouTube going in the background. I live it. YouTube is my life. I am Friday's Chop Shop. Be it. Come on. We're gonna work on getting the radiator loose. Well, the radiator hose is loose and drained. And it's probably gonna make a mess because I don't know what I'm gonna drain it in yet. And we're gonna get the core support bolts out. Cross your fingers. And then that doghouse should all be ready to lift off of there. Okay, we're gonna, when I say we, I mean me. I'm gonna crawl underneath there and see if I can determine what's left. Still holding on. We have not, I repeat, have not drained the remind me not to try to pull it yet, because it's still got fluid in it. Don't be a dummy. What is it they say? You can learn a lot from a dummy. Oh, like, for instance, that's going to take a deep well. Nah, that's shallow. So, get that out of the way right off the bat. Alright guys, I'm gonna get to this. I'm not going to make you watch all these little details. I'm going to put you on hold for a minute. On hold.